Recorded live with little or no editing. It's Defense Up. I'm Run 7. How you doing? Today we're going over ASwordNamedKindness's defense. They are 31 mil in Masters 1. They've got a really solid setup over here. I kind of like it. There's very few tweaks that we're going to make. And you'll notice it doesn't involve Apocalypse, right? We're all finding out that Apocalypse is not good on defense. So don't be like me and put him on defense, because I put him on defense. Don't do that. All right, team number 1. By the way, we had Pathfinder Gaming in voice chat today helping me go over these. If you have any problems with the suggestion we make, I suggest that you go to his stream and complain to him. All right, team number 1 is the Underworld team, the Hydra Zemo, the Hydra version right here. So the idea is Zemo goes first with an ability block, but he also gives speed to Red Skull. Red Skull takes a turn and gives, I think, 40% turn meter or something ridiculous to his entire team, which then makes everybody else go faster, right? It's really fast is the idea here. There are counters, Infinity Watch, Eternals, you've got Death Seed. There's YA as a soft counter to this. There's lots of stuff that stops it, but I think it's a great filler defense. Mine still gets me defensive victories every once in a while because people underestimate it. I have a very lopsided one, all the powers in Taskmaster, kind of like this one actually. And Taskmaster goes and just nukes people, and it's pretty cool. So I like this. The ISOs are fine. You could also run negative as a striker if you wanted to. There's a case to be made for making Zemo a raider. Not a great case, but it's a choice. We're gonna be talking about lots of alternative choices with ISOs today because most of these are pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and give this team an A. I don't see any problems with it. Okay, we have Gamma in number 2. This is Gamma well done. If you wanted to make some changes, you could go full healer for the team on defense. It's a very stubborn defense. You could also just change Brawn and Green Hulk to healers. That's kind of the best of both worlds, the compromise if you want to go half and half. Also, Red Hulk as a striker is another good choice. But as is, this works fine. It's another A. We're going to move on to team number 3. Infinity Watch, one of the best teams that you can put on defense because they absorb so many attacks. Now, this is going to be a hot target for a lot of you Apocalypse wielders because you'll strip the safeguard and come into it with probably like Apocalypse and Eternals. That's one thing that a lot of people, are myself included, were thinking about doing. Then you blow them up, right? Because you flip their positive effects and just destroy the team. You'll get a lot better efficiency out of it. Great place to use your Apocalypse if you're looking for something useful to do with him. As is, this team is perfectly fine. You could make Adam Warlock a skirmisher if you wanted to. One thing that we do want to talk about is probably moving this one into Creeping Spiders, room 5, and then moving the team that's in 5 over here to number 3 because of the portable shield device. Portable shield device isn't really getting much of a benefit here. With their on-spawn immunity and stuff like that, they're going to maintain their positive effects regardless. They don't need the portable shield device for striker stuff going on. All right, over here we have, we're just going to give this team an A, I believe. Over here we have the Unlimited X-Men. I like the placement, it's fine. You could also put Fire Chicken next to Gambit if you wanted to. It usually doesn't make a change, especially in Masters. People know not to rewind Fire Chicken if they're using a Gamma counter. And the other thing, you could basically move the 3 that are over here. You could move those 3 around in different organizations, but this is fine. ISOs are fine. You could run Rogue as a skirmisher too. That works real well. But as for me, I think this team also gets an A. I think it is the best team to be putting in Resurrection Protocols at the moment. Okay, here's the team that I would like to move back to the portable shield device because they are naturally strikers, or most of them are. Squirrel Girl is a healer in this comp, and that's fine. You could make her a striker if you want. That way, if they happen to get offense down, it flips to offense up. So they're always free of that negative buff, or they have offense up. It's pretty nice to put them in there. The Infinity Watch has a lot more bleeds that takes place. That's why we like Infinity Watch in 5. So that's probably the biggest change. It doesn't have to happen, but that's probably a good change. The placement, the ISOs for this team is fine. I can give this team another A. And moving on to 6 is the War Dogs. Okay, the big problem with the War Dogs is we have our 3 best people right here. They're all clumped together, and I don't like that. I want to see Shuri and Black Panther 1 mil swapped places. Spread them out a little bit. It's not going to make much of a difference, though. You know, Masters of Evil are going to walk right over this. Or if they want to use Masters of Evil elsewhere, you could still beat this with Darkhold. At 1 mil, it's not amazing. Not for Masters level. So it's going to get rolled probably no matter what. But if you want to try and get a little bit better efficiency, at least spread your Black Panthers out apart. So this one for me is going to get an A-. It's not amazing. Otherwise, yeah. So make sure you got the right team in Creeping Spiders. The bleeds are important in here. Forget the whole spider thing. That's not going to be relevant for now. And then this team should be the one you choose for Creeping Spiders, not YA. All right, so Kindness put up a good show here. They've got a really solid set of defenses. I don't see any reason to change them anymore. I hope that you're having fun with your Apocalypse on offense, using them against teams like this to strip that safeguard. That seems to be about the most important thing for Apocalypse right now. Hopefully things get a little bit better. A lot of people justifiably kind of underwhelmed by his performance, and we're hoping for some kind of a change to that situation, but until then, I don't know. If you happen to have an Apocalypse defense, I would very much like to see that. I'd like to see that right away, and I might just jump you to the front of the list if that's the case. Links in the description below. Contact me on Discord. Remember to like and subscribe, and be sure to go check out Pathfinder's stream also. He's been talking a lot about Apocalypse and having some positive yet constructive criticism about that character, so check him out as well. Remember, guys, don't just have a good game, be good to yourselves and others too, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.